Welcome to how to use the new self-service. First, you'll sign in to self-service. You can choose to say signed in if you like. Once you've signed in, you'll see the new setup for self-service. Now what we're going to do is walk you through how this is all formatted and how you can walk through the system. So you'll see that there's a calendar that will always be there. Additionally, there may be some highlights from today that'll be listed by your program area. On the far right, welcome to Lasell University. This is where you might see some highlights of news going on for the day. For this tutorial, we're going to walk through a few things. How to log in, which we've just done. Navigating the new system. I'll walk you through all of the different bars and where you can find things. We'll update address and phone number. Add a class, then we'll drop a class. We'll view your schedule, we'll view your academic plan, and then we'll view your unofficial transcript. So now that we've logged in, let's navigate the system. The new self-service, as I've already mentioned, has calendars and information here that might be highlighted. On the top navigation bar, you'll see registration, which is a drop-down for undergraduate and graduate courses, my schedule, academic plan, what-if analysis, continuing education courses, and for undergraduates, an internship registration form. The grades tab is where you can go for your unofficial transcript, grade report, and then a transcript request from the registrar. Planning is degree requirements, your academic plan, course rotation for graduate students, and a course rotation for undergraduate students. Finances is where you can find your balance, financial aid information, and other things such as deposit and financial agreement terms. Search is where you can search for course descriptions and course offerings. And shortcuts will include my Lasell account, housing information, other trainings, and a syllabus library. On the far right, you'll see a cart icon. Just like online shopping, a cart is where your classes will go when you've added them to your cart, but before you've officially registered. Here's your account information with your profile and all of your personal information. And this is an open navigation menu. Next, we're going to update your address and your phone number. So back on the main page, we're going to go all the way over to your account. This is Mary Jo. You're going to go into her profile. And here you'll find all of her information, including addresses, phone numbers, emergency contact, demographics, ethnicity, and race. And then you're also going to find some basic information about her program, her year and term that she's currently in. She's a graduate student in the Criminal Justice Department. And then you'll find some other things too, like her matriculation date. She started just recently on May 19th, and then she hasn't yet applied to graduate. So we're going to update her address. Go to addresses. Here you'll find her preferred as her home address. This is the address that she currently has in place. Click on it and very simply just edit away. You can click, update it. We'll go ahead and make this university. Now hit save. And now it's updated. Pending request just means that it's waiting to be processed. Phone numbers. So here, same thing. We've entered in her cell phone number, but if you'd like to update it, just go in, hit save. Emergency contact. She hasn't added any yet, but we'll want to go in and do that. Preferred name, Mary Jo. She prefers the pronoun they or them. Demographic, and all of the above. So now we're going to add a class and drop a class. Back to the home page. In order to add a class, you want to go to the registration tab. undergraduate and graduate courses. So what you want to do is search for the class that you have in mind. Over here, you'll already see that Mary Jo is registered for a couple of classes. And here's an option, RSCI 716. When you type in the course number that you want to register for, it's going to immediately pop up with some information. You can immediately add it right here, or if you'd like some more information, click on this, and you'll get a little bit more information about the class. We'll see that 12 seats are left. So we're going to go down to the right corner and click Add. Now you didn't register for the class yet. It's populated in my cart. Just like on Amazon or any other online shopping, you actually have to go and purchase or register for the class. So if I'm ready to register for RSCI 716, go down, hit register. And it'll take a minute to process. And it'll come up showing your charges. Now, it should just be the cost per class. In this case, it's a much larger balance because Mary Jo has multiple classes in her cart that she hasn't paid for yet. We'll go ahead and say complete registration. And then congratulations, you have completed your registration. Now, if you'd like to drop one of these classes, it's just as simple. Same thing from the very beginning. Registration, undergraduate and graduate courses. Over here is my schedule. These are the classes you're currently registered for. It's pretty simple. Over here, we see we've registered for Management 700. We hit delete or drop. You sure you want to drop it? You can say no, or you can drop it. It's going to take a moment to process. There you go, successfully dropped. So now that we've dropped a class and added a class, we're going to go view your schedule, view your academic plan, and view your unofficial transcripts. So back on the main page, same tab, registration tab, go down to My Schedule. So the new My Schedule shows in two different formats. The default is here like a calendar, but then also if you'd like to see it in the list version, go over to the right and click on List. And here you can see all the classes that Mary Jo's registered for. You can see information such as that it's a Session 1 course, Session 2 course. If there is a professor assigned, it will show the professor's name. And if not, it'll show TBA. To view your academic plan, go back to registration, scroll down to academic plan. What's new in this system about the academic plan is everything is collapsed. In the previous plan, everything would be open, which was great for a desktop, but not so great for a mobile device. Our new system is designed in a mobile-friendly manner so that it'll show up well on your iPhone or your Galaxy or whatever device you're using. So when you open this, you'll need to open up all of the collapsed tabs. So major requirements is collapsed. We're going to go down to the arrow and open it. Core courses, still collapsed. Open it. Now you can see that Mary Jo has all of these core courses to complete. The little hourglass means that she's currently registered for the class or currently in the class. But all of these little magnifying glasses mean that registration still needs to happen. These are active links. You can click on them. And it'll show you that sections found of CJ 702 currently in Summer 1 and in Fall 2. And these will update as registration opens in the terms. Summer 1, well, you could add it right there. Fall 2, you could add it right there. And this will show you if there's a few number of seats left with a little warning, which is nice. Same thing with electives, it's collapsed. We need to open it. 3 courses must be CJ, collapsed, open it. Here are all of the options. You'll also see at the very bottom courses not assigned to this plan. Here's a couple of classes that Mary Jo's registered for that don't actually apply to her plans. So it's something to keep an eye out on just in case you see anything there. This is a good thing to go and talk to your academic advisor about and make sure that you're not registered for an incorrect class. So that's how to view your academic plan. Now let's view your unofficial transcript. To grades, so for registration grades, unofficial transcript. It's going to pop right up. This is a great way to see the progress that you've made in your degree. You can see that Mary Jo has just begun with us, so she's registered for CJ 701 and then her fall classes, but nothing's completed quite yet. As you continue to progress, you'll see your GPA on here, you'll see completed classes. Now, if you need an official transcript, what you're going to do is go to grades and transcript request. This is going to take you to an outside website, and this is where you're going to be able to actually request an official transcript, which will be sent to you. Order transcripts, and you can move forward. That's how to view your unofficial transcript and how to order an official transcript. That's an overview of the new updated self-service. If you have any questions, reach out to your academic advisor. If you have IT assistance needs, email ithelp, or actually helpdesk@lasell.edu, and they'll be happy to help you. Have a great semester.